You just showed up, you're on a new team, you're trying to figure out how the hell am I going to fit in with my new teammates? How am I going to be accepted? How am I going to successfully integrate with the new team? Maybe you're a professional athlete and you got traded. Maybe you're a police officer and you it's your first day on the SWAT team. Maybe you're in school, your parents moved, you're in a new school and you're on a new debate team or a new wrestling team or whatever. Doesn't matter. You change jobs. You're in a new work environment in a specialized team. That can be extremely intimidating, and especially if it's a team that's been together for several years and is working really well together and is a really tight team. They're never going to be accepting right off the bat. So, what are some steps you can do to kind of get through that? When you show up, just be an observer. Be an observer. You need to figure out the climate of that team. What's the team's sense of humor like? Don't go, you need to figure that out before you come in there busting jokes out. They might not appreciate your jokes. What's the team's work ethic? Are they a workhorse? I'm not going to tell you don't work if they're a bunch of lazy turds, but you are part of that team and you do need to integrate. And don't go in there being an overachiever. As much as I kind of hate saying that, if you don't want to piss your team off, don't go in there and do everybody's job and fix every little thing that's messed up. Just chill out for a minute, look around, get the climate, kind of see how everything's working, and adapt to their ways. Okay, so everybody's always hesitant to change. Nobody, and this goes whether you're a leader or whether you're just part of the team. Everybody's hesitant to change. So I think one of the most detrimental things you could do joining a new team is come in and try to change everything. You're not going to be accepted unless you're in an environment where lives are on the line, or it's a complete failure as a team. Just go in there and assess the climate of the team and try to blend with that. Listen to what they have to say. Figure out what are their SOPs. SOP is a standard operating procedure. That's a military term. I don't know if that carries over to civilian life or not, but basically what it is what is their what are their operating procedures? How do they conduct business? How do they accomplish or complete certain tasks? So if they have written rules or written guidelines that they've been following for years, just learn the guidelines. Maybe you do know a more efficient way, that is better. Being new to a team, that's not the time to bring that up. You need to gain the confidence, of your teammates and your new leaders before you start trying to change things. All right, and you shouldn't try to change anything right off the bat anyways. You don't know how it functions. It might sound like a shit sandwich, but maybe it actually works. So being a new teammate, you have to kind of open yourself up and be willing to adapt to them. You're outnumbered. You're the new guy. You're the one who needs the team to gain confidence in you. They don't need you to gain confidence in them. You're replaceable as a new guy. You are always replaceable as a new guy. And you need to understand that. So, in short, when you show up to a new team, just be an observer. Sit down, take a minute, and just observe everything that's going on. Once the team starts accepting you into their team, that's the time where maybe you can make a suggestion. All right, you could suggest something. Don't come in saying, well, this is how I did it at my last team, or hey, I know a better way to do this. I mean, you're dealing with you're dealing with egos, and you need to get over your own ego as well. So, like I was saying, in short, when you show up to a new team, be observant, learn how to adapt, hold the suggestion box and the good ideas for just a minute, and then and you'll know when the team starts, accepting you, and they have confidence in you. You need to prove yourself, but you don't need to prove yourself on day one. You need to. It's a slow process if you want to do it right, and so show up, be observant, be able to adapt, know the right time and place to make a suggestion. Or what I mean by make a suggestion is introduce a change. And if you can do that by being patient, 9 times out of 10, you're going to blend in just fine. Do your job, do it the best of your abilities. Don't go in trying to do everybody's job, if it's a lazy team, if you want to be accepted by the team, as much as I hate to say it, do not be the overachiever. If you are doing everybody else's job, everybody has a job to do on a team, correct? So if you go in there and you're trying to do everybody else's job and trying to become the golden boy, or maybe you're not even trying to become the golden boy, you just have a work ethic that's through the roof. The leaders might love you, but the team might fucking hate you, which is going to be it's going to be miserable to go to work if they can't stand you. So start off just doing your job, do it extremely well. Let everybody else do their thing, and then you'll start getting accepted. You'll know when you start getting accepted because they'll start bitching about things to you. When the team starts bitching about things to you and complaining about whatever's going on, the inter-team drama. Once you get introduced to the inter-team drama, that's like stage 1 of, hey, you're one of us. So that's a telltale sign. If they're going to start airing dirty laundry to you, you can bet your ass you're starting to be accepted. So you're on the right track. But so in a nutshell, be observant. Don't go in being an overachiever. Learn how to adapt and be patient. And before you start making it suggestions or giving advice or talking about what you did on the old team, look for those signs. Look for, the feeling of acceptance. Then you can start to implement and new things and introduce new ideas and try to help the team become more efficient. Don't make it about you. It's not about you. It's about bettering the team. And that's how I blend in and successfully integrate into new teams.